Now, if this is not satanic, then I'm not sure what is. So I just don't understand how some people cannot see the times that we are living in, how this is truly the end time. So with this right here, Sam Altman, who, as you know, is the CEO of OpenAI, and his husband fund startup to edit babies' genes. You heard that correctly. As we can see right here, the OpenAI chief executive, Sam Altman, which is ironic, his last name literally means alternative man. He's trying to make alternative to mankind, and his husband are backing a controversial startup exploring the genetic engineering of babies to eliminate hereditary diseases. Of course, that is the sell right here. That is the good intention that is paving the way to hell. Now, the startup's name is called Preventive, and it says that its goal is to correct devastating genetic conditions, and that if successful, gene editing could be one of the most important health breakthroughs of the century. Now, for those who know and understand, this is truly as in the days of Noah, going back to Genesis 6 with the mixing and manipulation of human genetics. Gene editing technology is advancing rapidly. In May, doctors in America announced that a baby with an extremely rare and life-threatening genetic disorder had its DNA rewritten in a world first that could lead to more personalized gene editing therapies. Now, for those wondering, these scientists used the cutting-edge CRISPR gene editing technique. It can make precise edits to DNA within living cells, altering its code one letter at a time. So basically, they are playing God. Now, this startup Preventive does have some roadblocks to hurdle, trying to find a country to implement this technology. And I found this very interesting, so just stay with me here. So this startup has been searching for a country where embryo editing is legal. Again, a lot of countries have bans on this type of technology for the time being to conduct tests. But according to the Wall Street Journal, a country has been raised or suggested, and it is the United Arab Emirates. And now, of course, it makes perfect sense that Sam Altman and OpenAI have a close relationship with the UAE, as we can see right here. From September 27th, UAE President meets OpenAI CEO to discuss AI collaboration. I'm not sure about you guys, but I have a suspicious feeling that they discussed about other things besides just AI. Again, as we can see right here, from October 15th, AI luminaries find wonderful partner in cash-rich UAE. You don't say. Or this one back in May, OpenAI Sam Altman rips naive critics of Trump-backed AI chip deals with the UAE and Saudi Arabia. Are you starting to connect some dots here? Now let's go back to the original article right here. Despite the prospect of eliminating certain diseases, ethical questions remain. So once again, the road paved to hell is paved with good intentions. They are going to sell this as something good, that they can take away diseases, that they can cure cancer, whatever that they will do to sell it as something moral or good. But behind it, I believe there is a more sinister agenda that they are going to push forward. Now we have right here, some tech companies are going further and exploring technology that would allow parents to see a child's likely intelligence and height. So there you go. Eugenics. And that right there is the writing on the wall. In my own personal opinion, of course, they are trying to sell this as something moral and good that people can use to get rid of diseases. But in reality, it is to create superhumans. So then you will have the haves and the have-nots. And then you combine that with merging with AI and robotics, with the whole transhumanist movement. The writing is clearly on the wall. They are playing God. They are making a God in our own image with AI that they want to merge with. And then also they are playing God with editing genes in the womb, trying to become their own God. It is the same lie from the garden. Take of the knowledge of good and evil. Do you understand? Do you see that? Take of the knowledge of good and evil. Taking of the knowledge of being able to edit human embryos, the knowledge of mankind being collected with data into a central database as AI with the algorithm. Do you see what's going on? The writing is so clearly on the wall, the time that we are in, the Tower of Babel 2.0, it is here. And this, in my opinion, is what Jesus meant by as in the days of Noah, so will be the coming of the Son of Man. Now, yes, that also does just mean immoral and lawlessness for sure, but in the days of Noah, we had Genesis 6, the angels mating with the daughters of men, producing the Nephilim. So again, gene editing or gene mixing, and that's happening right now. Gene editing and mixing. It's in our face, guys. It's right here, shown you, and it just kind of blows my mind sometimes how some people can't see the times that we are in. Now, I understand there's speculation how close we are, but we're at the door. It's here. The technology is here. And I truly believe that Bible prophecy is jumping off the pages if you are paying attention. Jesus is at the door, and that is why it is so critical that we as believers right now who can see the writing on the wall, that we are operating with urgency, that we are walking in the Spirit with love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, growing in maturity by faith, by resting and abiding in your identity in the Lord, trusting upon the finished work of Jesus on the cross, the life, death, burial, and resurrection of Messiah, of the Son of God, of Jesus. He gives you eternal life freely with no cost by faith, saved by grace through faith, nothing of ourself. And then from there, you live by faith, and then you go share the gospel with others. You show others the goodness of God, the relationship with Jesus. And that's what we are called to do as ambassadors down here. But with everything going on, the days of Noah are very clearly here. And it's interesting to see the connection. Sam Altman, his husband, baby editing, gene stuff, UAE, AI collaboration. It's all kind of interconnected. And it's going back to the Middle East. You notice that? Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, it's all going back over there because, again, Bible prophecy. So very interesting indeed. But through it all, guys, focus your eyes upon the Lord, for he is truly the author and the perfecter of your faith. Rest in him and trust nobody else besides Jesus. God bless. I love you all so much. And remember, the just shall live by faith.